Welcome back, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to Sparta Fishing, here back on the Isle of Skye for the first time, 2025. Was it? No, start again, cut. Welcome back to Sparta Fishing, the beautiful Isle of Skye. Now yesterday it was a bit of a panicky start. What happened was we got up here yesterday and we fished a loch on the way in, Loch Dewick, and caught a few fish. Didn't do any filming, but Douglas and was recording last night, so he's got a bit of footage, and I'm with my friend Dean, and so we fished the loch on the way to our cottage, and that's just off the Isle of Skye. And when we got on the Isle of Skye, there was massive wildfires, and literally driving up some of the roads, you couldn't see anything. It wasn't scary, but it was a concern. Hence what you can see in the thumbnail picture. That's a picture taken from literally last night. So it was a bit of a weird start. Anyway, we've got sorted. We're in our digs, which are absolutely brilliant. We've stayed there before, and I love staying there. It's central in Skye. It's perfect if you're fishing, because you can just travel to marks any direction. You're sort of in the central hub. I'll show you a bit more on that later. If you want to know where I'm stopping, all the details will be in the description, and at the end of the video I'll show you some footage of the place we're staying, and you know, the views, etc, etc. A little bit of an advert for the lady that owns it. We pay to stay every time we come to Skye. We'd rather stay there than sort of, you know, if there's a few, rather than camping or hostels. It's a perfect cottage, perfect for fishing. Douglas is busy over there fishing, as you can see. Dean's having a few casts. We've just arrived. This is my favourite mark on Skye, most productive mark as well. Now it is a little windy today, so we've had to tuck around the corner, and the mark I normally fish is a bit further sticking out. I will get on it. I'm just waiting for the tide to go out, because you need to get out onto a little, like 2 or 3 peninsulas that stick out, little outcrops, and hopefully it'll bring in a few fish. Dean got his PB yesterday. He hasn't lure fished for pollock before, so he got a nice 3.5, 4 pounder. I'll stick a photo in there. So he was absolutely over the moon with that, so well done to Dean for that. Douglas has had a couple of similar size last night, but we've only done a couple hours, so this is the first proper session. So thanks for tuning in. I'll get you on the tripod, I'll get some mics on, keep the wind noise off the screen as much as I can, and crack on. Cheers, catch up soon. Onto here, it is windy. I've put the mics on. I haven't got the wind muffler on though, it's just like a pretty cheap little thing, but I'll give it a go. I'm going to cast around this area here, fanning me casts from right to left. Got Dino on the rock there, Douglas on that rock, and hopefully we're going to pull out some chunks. This is my favourite mark on the whole of Skye, so I've sort of bigged it up a bit, maybe too much with the lads, but hey ho, we'll see. I've got the head cam on as well, so hopefully I can get you a bit of action should I latch into something decent. Tide's receding, so I'll just be careful where I'm stepping, because the water rushes in and out. But there are some barnacles on here, which makes it really helpful. Let's get chucked out. Putting a big bow in the line, sort of looping round, which isn't ideal, but just got to keep your rod tip low after you've cast it in, let the lure sink a bit, and then just do what you got to do. Right, well, I've had about 30 casts with the metal, nothing doing, so I'm going to try the Lure Factory soft plastic, little paddle tail on it, with the 25 gram sand eel jig head. See if it makes a difference. It's blowy, the wind's getting up really strong, so it is making fishing really difficult, But you know, we kind of do nothing about it. The marks I wanted to fish today, there was a few different choices, and we thought this was the lesser of 4 or 5 evils. So well, there's no we can do. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, but we'll keep plugging away for the next few hours here at least. We're going to give it a good bash, because it is quite a walk to get here. But nobody's had a fish yet. Well, I had a smaller one earlier, but it was just a tiny one. I was just wetting my line basically. We'll keep plugging away. Right, I've moved back to where I know this holds fish, and I've said to myself I'm not being defeated. I fished it this time of year. I fished it obviously this state of tide. I fished it in all weathers, and I know that this place holds fish. So I'm just determined not to let it beat me. Oh, you might think I'm mad, but I just want to be 100% sure that I'll give it the best possible shot. And if I didn't come back for another couple of chucks, and I couldn't say I'd give it me all, but if I give this another hour or so, then I'll give it what I can give it. Might put a longer soft plastic on. I think I'm going to try a 6 or 7 inch, just to create a bit more disturbance. See if that works. Just stuck again a 25 gram jig head on. Sorry, I'm around the back of the rock here. Let's see how this one goes. This one should be noticeable. That wind's starting to really howl again. It dropped off, I thought get in, and then blasting again. Obviously it's putting a massive bow in my line, about probably 80-foot bow. I think Dino's got one. He's giving us a thumbs up. Yes! Yes, the soft plastics! I knew it! Just need... Oh, it's right in that ledge, that's a problem. Oh, he's dragged us right in. He's dragged us right under the ledge that's just in front. Oh, what a nightmare. I'm going to have to give him some slack. Oh, that's it, he's out. Oh, he keeps going under that ledge. Oh. It's a nice pollock as well. It's a really good weight. Oh, never mind. At least I've had a bit of action even if I don't get it out. Decent fish this, Dino. It's went right under the ledge. Huh? So, I can't hear you, mate. Are they? I'm going to try and move around, see if I can free it another way. Sorry if I go off camera. I'll hop around the other way. I'll see if I can spin you around so you can see where I'm going. I'm going to pop over them rocks across there and just see if I can get a different angle on this, because this fish is still on, I'm sure. Good fish this. I'll try off there. Sorry mate. Absolutely hammered it, like. It's a good, it's a decent fish. That ledge is renowned for this though. But that's where they hide. I was just saying to the camera that they come out from under there. Right, well, this wind is an absolute nightmare now. I had a quick look on the BBC this morning just to check, because I knew there wasn't gales or anything forecasted like really bad. I should have known better. I checked the BBC. I'm not exactly famous for telling the truth, other, you know what I mean? 1 2 1 2. Me and Dino. 2 3 1 2. Dino gives a 1 2.
1 2.
What are you gonna do with that?
Don't know whether I claim it or eat it.
Can I catch some fish today, Mara?
Where we are. Might be having to chuck me a soft plastic if that's what they're going at, right?
Beautiful fish, guys. Like you say, pristine. It's been a bit of old warrior, this one. Fantastic.
I was in there, I'm just setting up the camera. Oh, I think he's just lost it. Right, ladies and gents, we were given a wide berth yesterday. We got inundated with massive gusts of wind, and it just was really difficult. It wasn't enjoyable. Had there been fish there, it might have been a different story. I did wrestle with one fish, which was a decent fish, but it just hung me up. Whether the fishing was bad or it was bad fishing, you decide, but we've tried our best. But we're back here today. We've travelled to a place called Rubberhunish, which is at the north end of Skye. It's a good 2.5, and by the time we got here, probably 3 kilometres. So whatever that is in layman's terms, what's that? 2 mile? 2 mile, there you go. So it was a canny hike, quite a nice one actually, lots of views. Lots of scrambling down at the end. For those of you who have been before, you know what I mean by the end bit is sort of a bit more rugged. You've got to watch where you're putting your feet. Nothing dangerous though, just a nice leisurely walk and a good bit crack with the lads. So I've had fish already. I've had 2. I didn't set the camera up. I had a couple of fish. I thought, right, let's get the camera rolling. And also Dino had one there, but it just took him into the kelp. And as we're talking, there's Douglas is back in business. This looks a nice little scrappy fish. Alright, good couple of pound, maybe 2.5. Yeah, nice one. Well done, Dougie. So that's Douglas's second fish of the day. So hopefully it's going to be a good day. The tide's on the ebb, and we're fishing down to bottom. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we can fish here till literally about 8 o'clock until it starts getting dusk, and we'll make our way back. Hopefully our arms are going to be so aching that we'll leave it about tea time and go back for a few beers. But no, we'll fish until we drop. We're going to enjoy this one, so thanks for sticking with it through the not so good yesterday. and today I'm sure it'll be much better. Nice one. Let's go fishing. So I found that the fish are pretty deep the first couple I caught just before. So I was tending to bounce the bottom and then lift it back up. I'll show you the jig I'm using in a moment, which is a TLF soft plastic with a 14 gram jig head. Might move on to metals a bit later if the fish dry up so I can get a bit further distance, but I'm hoping I'm not going to have to be honest, because I like the way the soft plastic works here. Current's just nice, it's just taking the lure slightly from right to left about 40 yards, which is absolutely fine. I can still keep in touch with the lure from start to finish. A few little jerks, few little nudges, and just hoping that something follows it. Oh, and there we go. The lure was on the drop there, which is quite common for these sort of marks. It's not a big one, but it's a nice little fish all the same. There we go. Just a wee one. Perfectly nailed in the lip. I'll just pop out, little shove. Lovely. Thanks very much, Mr. Pollock. Off you pop. People often ask, you know, what's the best way to put pollock back? You can nurture them like you do with a bass, but I find that if you torpedo them in head first, they'll always swim back. Whereas if you put them down in a net, they seem to lie there, and I think when you plummet them back in like a torpedo style, they get a rush of oxygen through their mouth, over the back of their gill plates, and it just brings them back to life. And of course, with a pollock, you're generally pulling it straight up, unhooking it and putting it back. Whereas bass, you tend to have to play them a bit more, etc. But pollock, you've got to bully them a lot quicker to get them out the kelp. And you know, like Douglas is doing there. Douglas is a classic example there. Douglas has been hit, and the first thing he's got to do is just lift that fish up and get it away from danger. There we go. Similar size, maybe the same fish. Is that the fish I've just put back, Douglas? It's bigger. Class. We're fishing. We are fishing, ladies and gents. Let's get some more. Soon had I put that one back, there's another one. They're getting better. There's some lovely sort of rainbow colours. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's some beautiful pinks in there and purples. Good quality fish. If you're doing a catch and cook, you certainly wouldn't starve here. Dean's in, but it's swimming for the kelp. He got it really close in, so hopefully he'll get it up. Yes. Oh, it's a cracker as well. Really good fish.
Oh, beautiful fish.
Get in. Bring it up here, mate. How are? Get SL on there. Best channel on YouTube.
First one in the day now. You talk there.
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a pollock? Yeah, mate, well done.
Happy as Larry with that.
Good lad. That's the best one so far. Absolutely class, mate. Well done. Yeah, I'll flick your bail arm off. Right, sorted. Put you on there, he's gonna get it. That's his, he lost one, probably about the similar size before, didn't you? In the kelp. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Get in there. Well done, mate. Swapping lures, something a little bit bigger. Again, a TLF soft plastic, more of a natural colour. with a 25 gram sand eel jig head on. See if this creates a bit more movement. Cast out fantastic as well for like a big lure, biggish lure, 6-7 inches maybe, I think it is. I thought it was about 12 inches, but my wife said no, it's definitely 6 or 7. Come on, the fish. It was like a bit of an impulsive start. It was bang, 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 few fish, and it's quieting off a bit. Just when we thought, might be the stage of the tide, might be not as good right over low water, not enough depth maybe. But Dino there just proved all wrong. Nice fish. Pleased for him as well. Like I say, it's Dino's first trip to Skye. It's also Douglas's actually, believe it or not. So I've never actually fished this. Mark was said last night, I said I was discussing it, where to go and where we'd be sheltered, and I said I'd never been to Rubberhunish, so I think everybody was immediately sort of interested in going, so it would be something new for the three of us. So I'm really pleased that we came, and it's another mark that I know where to fish now. There are more bits to explore around here, so because it's quite a chunk of flat land here which leads out and you can fish both sides, so there's probably a good week's worth of fishing on here, exploring different places and finding out what's hot and what's not. Got it? But I do like every time I come to Skye, I do try my best every time I come to find at least one new mark. So I'm building marks on Google Earth. I pin them where to park. I pin parking and I pin fishing. So oh, there's a fish on. That lure was just, I wasn't working that lure at all. That's why I just love these lures, because they work themselves without actually putting any effort in. You can stand and have a coffee or and just let the lure do its thing. Oh. That's it. God, what a mess I'm making of this. There we go. That fought really hard right on the bottom, and the lure's just got it pinned in the scissors. That'll come out, just pop out, easy as that. There we go. Spot on. Good entry. Yeah. Just shows you mixing the colours up a bit, just seeing what they want, when they want it and how they want it. That lure was basically just sinking and swimming itself down. When it's sinking all the time, the tail's working. So, aye. Good, good. Now we're going Dino with another one. Nice one, mate. Lovely fish.
Lovely fish.
Up again. Gonna mix the lures up again. A little bit of a shorter one. 4 inch, 3 inch, 3 or 4 inch. With a 14 gram jig head on. Slightly darker lure with a lighter bottom side. Dean's just had another nice little fish. Couple of pound. We are so grateful that we are this side, because the wind, you can see it wisping up the sea, and the sea is really choppy. I think it's windy, it must be wind against tide up there because there's so many white caps, and aye, it's just much better here. There's no excuse really when you're on an island like Skye to be at a place where you're hampered by the wind, because there's so much to go at. It's about a 2 and a bit hour drive from top of the island to the bottom. And obviously we're staying in the middle, which is absolutely spot on. And just while I'm on about where we're staying, I asked the lady who owns the cottage if she wanted me to put a little thing on the channel in case any of you fishermen want to come up here, or travellers, whatever. So here's a little bit of drone footage and camera work and pictures from inside the cottage. I'll put all the details in the description below if you're wanting to book up. So yeah, it's a really nice place, as you've just seen. It's right next to a loch. Fantastic view when you look out the front window. The snow-capped mountains, huge loch, farmland. It's just a really nice place to be, and it is absolutely ideal if you want to explore the island, because you're never too far away from anything. You're sort of plumb centre, And if you're fishing like us and you don't know which way the wind's going or where the best weather's going to be, you can check it in the morning, and then you've only got like 40-minute drive to wherever you want to be, really, whether that be the north, south, east or west side of the island. I highly recommend it. Right, okay, I've moved a bit further along. The lads are still along there, but true to form, I'm itching to know what it's like somewhere else. We caught a few nice fish over there, nothing major, but I've came back to where I had my first chuck of the day earlier on. It just looks good, looks really good. And I'm standing on some rocks covered in barnacles, which is always a warm welcome. Really grippy. The tide really comes up to where the camera is now, where you're sat watching, so this could be really good on the turn. It has just turned actually. It's starting to flood now because my lure was working itself from right to left, and now it's working from left to right, which tells the tale that the tide's turned, and hopefully it'll bring a few fish in. It's superbly sheltered here, there's not a breath of wind. Got a lovely rock face just to the side of us, the wind's coming that way towards me right here. So, aye, this is enjoyable. The sea is so rough out there. There's a lovely patch of kelp just running out here. I'm going to try and drag this soft plastic just over the surface, just clipping the leaves at the top, the branches, or whatever you call them, stalks, kelp stalks. And there's a tremendous bit of current just out front, which I'm going to try and get to the edge of, just there. Just let the lure drift about inside of it. See if there's any pollock just lurking in or around it, looking for bait fish, confused. Might actually put a heavier jig head on just to manage it that bit more, because it is starting to rip left to right, and I want to be able to keep in contact with the lure. But I'm right in the middle of those swirls, very mixed up current there. Some glossy parts, you know, which is the central hub of the sort of current, like the eye of the storm, I suppose. Yeah, I need a heavier jig head on. That's just not working at all. Just drifting about. Yes, it'll catch fish, but I want to be able to have some feeling. I'll get this swapped over. Right, here we go. 25 gram jig head, soft plastic, nice paddle tail on, 6 inches. Let's go to work. Come on, a fish. That's much better already. The line's settling, more taut. Happy days. Just letting it drift, letting it sink, letting it do its own thing till I get to a depth where I want to try, which is about, I don't know, maybe 4 foot off the bottom, and just lift it and jig it, lift it and jig it. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Right in that current line now. I can feel the tension. I want to feel a bit more tension though, the tension of a pollock. Just going to let it sink for a while. You can generally feel the tension on the lure, and when it hits the bottom it's like It's like just a gentle release of the tension on the rod, so you know you're at the bottom, which I've just felt. And lo and behold, I have a fish. Not very big, but it's a fish, and it hammered it just as I come off the bottom there. These lures are absolutely superb. There we go. He's loved that lure, hasn't he? Look at that. Swallowed the lot. But easy enough, comes out. Perfect. Don't start jumping. There we go. Nice. Plan worked. Yeah, we've got another one on. Exact same, just repeat what I've done before. I think this one's a little better. He's certainly diving a lot harder. I'm just going to try and keep out the kelp that is surrounding the bottom of the rocks here. I've got plenty purchase on it, I'm up a height, but you never know with these things. They can take a sudden dive. Yeah, it is better than the last one. Again, he's engulfed that lure. Absolutely engulfed it. Yeah. You're going to have to open wide, buddy. You're going to have to go on the operating table, I think, to get you out. Oh, calm down, man, calm down. Little bloody teeth. Ah! Cut a bit. I'm damaging my rod here off against the rocks. I just need to push that lure back in to release the hook. Let's have a look. Right, I've got my fingers on the lure. So hopefully that'll just pop out. There we go. Nice one. And the fish is absolutely fine. There we go. Same, rinse and repeat. Just hoping for a bigger one, that's all. I think we could catch these ones all day. These hungers in the kelp, mind. Do you know why that is? It's because I was messing about with the camera and I thought, oh, I'll just quickly flick it on when I get a fish. They're all nice fish, but they are really skinny. Not like I was here this time last year and I got some really chunky fish, but either they're slim and they're healthy enough, mind. He departed quicker than I wanted to out my hands, but he did still hit the water. Ah, he's gone. He flapped about a bit in the kelp, but he's gone. I'm just taking a little bit of shelter, bit of a sun shower. But hey, I'm not complaining at that. Been pretty lucky today. So I'm a little snack. Get back on it, the tide's pushing nicely now. So it's been a great morning. You could sit here all day and just look at this prescription nature. That's what they call it, isn't it? Want something a bit bigger if we can. Something nice chunky 6-7 pounder. That would be brilliant. I just came to do a bit of exploring. I've climbed down. I've still got my backpack on, as you can see, and I just thought I'll have a quick cast here, and sure enough, bang, into another one. Just we're hunkering down and trying to find some shelter, but we'll have a few casts here. It literally is a one-person mark, I must say it. I just cast it out of there. I did cast out to the left, but it was pretty shallow. So I quickly reeled that back in and cast out to the right. And bang, I was straight in. So hopefully this is another good mark I found. I've been walking for about 15 minutes, well literally clambering for 15 minutes. Ordinarily, if it was bone dry, could have got down relatively easily, but it was really slippy. Then black rocks make it really hard work. But there's some barnacles at the bottom, which is, as I always say, brilliant. Love the barnacles. They're like a saviour. Velcro floor. Oof. I think that's another hit there. I was fishing quite fast before because I felt like I was hitting kelp. I wasn't sure if there were tugs or not. So hopefully it's a productive mark. The lads are still a good few hundred yards over the other side. But you know me, I like going for a wander. I like to find some new marks, so if I come back here, I know I've got options. Casting with the wind, so I'm getting a really good lengthy cast out. That fish was taken quite a way out, to be honest. Reeled in pretty easy. I just kept winding like hell. There's nothing of great size came out today, but you know you only catch what's biting, so I'm happy enough. Had a really good day so far anyway. Tide's pushing now, so will it bring a new stamp of fish? There's a good one. Oh, its hung us straight up. Has it? Oh, I took it straight in the kelp. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I think that snapped off. Oh, that tugged us straight down. I wasn't prepared. I need to get my favourite lure gone. I only brought like one of each colour, because these are generally what I'm going to be using for bass lures, but they looked so pollocky. I thought, I'll have a go with them. I've still got my leader. I'll get another lure on and we'll get back out there. Straight back in. This is another strong fighting fish. Oh, it's done us again. I can't believe it. There's some big fish here. That's twice I've been done. Now, here's another one. Every cast, I like to ring the lads, because the fish obviously here. Oh, this one's a lively one. Here we go. Go on. I'll just leave you on for a second. I'll cast this back out. Absolutely smashing this lure. I feel him hitting straight away. That's just a little golden nugget over there, where I just keep getting hit. There we go, look. Get in. Come on. You got to quickly get them up though, because there's a lot of kelp in front. So it's a case of just reeling as quick as you can. If you need to, you can lift and wind, but that's only the real big ones. They're all a decent stamp, these. There we go. Absolutely battering this lure. Please don't lose it. Oh, no way. Mid-sentence, don't lose it. That came off. It was battered like. Ah, what a gutter. No way. I've lost it. Colour, but I'm just going to stick a white one on and see what happens. Need to get back out there. It's in the honey hole. It's in the honey hole. There we go. Whoa. God, I love fishing. My microphones are going to die soon, so unfortunately you're going to get a bit of wind noise. Because I've had them on all day. God. Oh, he's hung us up on that shelf. Oh, he's out. That's it. Come on, son. He's hung us up again on that kelp. He's went it's at my feet. Ah. What an epic battle. Ah, he's got us in the kelp. He's still fighting. He's definitely oh yes, here he comes. Yep. Yes. Lovely fish. Lovely. Another absolute banger. I've just had to ring the lads, like I can't leave them stand over there. Like when the fishing's so good here. That wouldn't be nice. The weather's coming away again, but hey ho, it can come away all at once as long as there's fish here. Honey hole, we're back in it. Show me the honey. They're getting bigger anyway. Yeah. Oh, nearly cheeky bit. Oh, a hammer in it. There we go. He wanted it, and he's took it. This one's not as big, but I still want to get him up before the kelp. Here he is. Yep. I don't think I've cast it out without getting a fish yet. It's a great little pool there just to drop them into as well, which makes it even better. And get the fish back nicely. Whoa, it's getting windy. Put my bag in there so it doesn't blow away. It's the last thing I need, that is my bag going. Go on, let's see a bigger one. Dry my hands. Hands all soaking wet. Oh, the wind spun you around, sorry about that. Yep, there we go. Another hit, another cast, another fish. I'm gonna have to sit down for a break in a minute because my back's killing. Yes, come on son, get up. Oh, he's off. He's off. Never mind, good luck to him. I'll get your brother. These soft plastics are outrageously good. It's been mullered, this one, like absolutely battered. But I'll not swap it just yet. I'll see if I can get a couple more casts out of it. wind's getting up. We're supposed to die, but yes. There's so many pollock out there. It is uncanny. Oh, he's off. He is off. Oh, sorry, the wind's got me. I need to tighten this up, sorry. There we go. Not better. Yeah. Just need it so it doesn't blow over, like. Camera work's a bit shocking at the minute. Oh, I'm getting bites when I'm trying to sort the camera out. My lure's just floating around. This is madness. Madness. I'm going to have to change this because it has been battered, that lure. Just wish that wind would go away. It's just spoiling things a bit. Going with a different colour here. There we go. Put my lures back in my box because that's where all the weight is, so I don't want my bag disappearing. I know the camera angle's a bit dodgy, but it's the best you're getting, I'm afraid. That's in the hot spot. Oh, it's unbelievable. Let the lads watch this video. They're going to wish they followed it. Oh, that was a good bite. Yeah, he's back. I haven't had a cast yet without a fish at this particular mark. Oh. Another little one. Hit it really hard. Maybe it was a different fish that hit it first, but the first hit felt big. I didn't know it was hooked, unless it was swimming towards us, because it doesn't feel too bad at all. It's digging in. I'd given up a little bit. Oh, come on, son, do you know you're hooked or not? What a rod and what a reel, by the way. The Daiwa Ninja 2,500. Oh, he's hung us up. I'll give him a bit of slack. And the 4-piece, like I say, a combined total of about 65 quid. Absolutely does the damage, no problem. Fish a cast, man. See if he'll swim out. And I think I'll get the camera some cover in case things start going pear-shaped. I don't know if the mics are still working, but they're definitely running out. There we go, he's up. He's took himself out. Sometimes you've just got to let them do their own thing when they're in the kelp. Don't just try to snap your gear off. There we go. There's another absolute chunk of a pollock. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Lovely little pool down there just to plunk them back into. I'm going to put my hat on the camera, and unless I get a massive one bigger, I'll not bring you back on this one.
Eh? We looked at some plastics that swallow it very long. Get in! Beauty.